Hey guys, Knights here and welcome to the series 1 of the Unreal Engine 4 Beginner Graphics Interface Sensual series. In this series, we will be making up our option menu system and other features in the next videos. By said that, let's hop back into it. Welcome back. In this video, what we'll be doing is just creating a option menu like in like modern games. You can able to switch back from the lower setting to the very higher to the epic mode. Also the shadow and also the FPS with all anti-alias things. You can able to change it in by the scene. When you play it here, if you look at that, it just draws up a really cool graphics. It should be a powerful chip. If you go up over to the settings, and inside the settings you will find a system engine scalability settings. Inside that you will have a low to the cinematics. So what we'll be doing is actually setting it to low and making it good performance out of that. This performance actually, if I go up over to this FPS, it looks great, awesome. If you look at that, in the settings you have inbuilt post-processing, shadow, effect, foliage tools and view distance. Actually the other thing we'll be doing in the future one, and this time we will be focusing in the post-processing, shadow, quality and also the anti-alias thing, and also the FPS from the 15 FPS to 144 FPS. To create a menu pop into the scene, you actually wanted to create a blueprints. Right click here and create a user interface. In that, select widget blueprints, and I'm gonna call this a blueprints as quality, option quality. Go ahead and open it up. In this take in depth of that, and I'm going to add a horizontal box. This horizontal and vertical box also I'm going to add it in the canvas panel. This horizontal box and vertical box actually plays a important in this part to create a cool menu system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread it all over the canvas panel, and also after this we need to create another box inside the middle of this part to show the all the settings here. So to make that, you actually need a vertical box. Click on the vertical box and drag into our horizontal box. Click the vertical box and wrap it with a size box, and check it the size box. Make sure you check it the size box and with for its length and the for its width and the height. Set it to 1550, and if you look at that, it aligns in the left side. So make it fill and center for horizontal and vertical component. After this, then you need to hop over and create drag the horizontal box over to the vertical box, and also you need a text for that. So not text box, it's a text. Add it in the vertical box. Set the text and horizontal box to fill. Before that, you need to drag the text over to this box, and also not here, but you need to insert inside your horizontal box right here, and also another horizontal box should be over to the horizontal box in this case. Now set it to fill, also the horizontal box to be filled. Click on the text box and set the fill value to 0.6. Then this one should ensure this to be proper in the center there. And also we need a button, and drag the button inside our horizontal box, and one more button, and in between of these button we need to add a text, not text box but text. Add it in here like that. Also the text should be displayed onto the button, so drag the two text to the either each of the text box, so should be aligned with one of the buttons like that. After that, set the text to fill and center, vertical as well as horizontal bar stuff. Select the first button and inside that go over to the font, but not to the font, to the text itself, and add a symbol, less than symbol and a greater than symbol on the another box. If this is done, then set the padding of the button to 15. Also the first button too, like that. And select this text box and increase this to about 30. Also set the text to be the center, like that. And then I'm going to rename the box to the setting. Then set the padding value of the settings to 15. Then copy this box and paste it on the vertical box 4 times, like that. Click the first text and click here and rename it to FPS. The next text to quality. Next text should be anti-aliasing. Next one should be the shadow quality. The last and final text is post-processing. After this done, let's make a option text above the box. So we'll go over here and click horizontal box and drag it over to the canvas panel, like that. If it's done, then it will be in the corner of here, and drag it and expand it to a bit and add a text box. So add a text, not text box. Set the text to fill, center for vertical and horizontal. Change this to option menu. Last, in this one, you actually need a horizontal box to display the exit menu. So drag the horizontal box inside our canvas panel, like here. Click that and drag this inside that. Oops. Drag that and go over to the bottom of that and align that in this, and add a text box. Add a button and a text over inside the horizontal box. This text should be in our button. Make it to fill. Actually fill. Then call this text to exit. And shorten the size a bit. It looks really weird. So there it is. Then click the exit menu text and then go over to the font and then the size to set it to 35. And if you go over to the horizontal box, size box, and the vertical box, I renamed it to settings 1 to settings 5. To display the menu when we press the button, you actually want to go back and open the third person BP with the blueprints. Inside the blueprints, open the third person character. go all the way down here and right click and make a P function like that. If it does not select, it's for some reason, you have to click key F, click that and then change it inside your keyboard and select with that. What we'll be doing in this is whenever we press or push down the key, then what we'll be doing is that we'll be activating our widget, so which is called create widget. In here, first let's take this to get player controller and then add the pressed key to this box. For the class, we need to select our option quality, right? Yeah. Add it to the viewport. Then from the get player controller, drag it and say input mode UI only. Drag from the add to the viewport and join to here. And another stuff is that we need to enable the mouse cursor whenever we want here. So show mouse cursor, set mouse cursor and make it and add it over here and check this show mouse cursor is to true. Think everything is perfect. Oh yeah, we need to add a return value to the in widget we get to focus. Add it from the return value to here. Compile and save it. Go back and press play and it will be notifying when I press P you get this menu. What it happens now is whenever we press down the key of whenever we press down P, what it does is that actually access the menu of what we created. Now whenever I exit the menu, it does not. Let's create that first before getting into that those options for FPS and other. Now let's open up our option quality and in that quality go over to the exit menu button, not text. Go all the way down and in here you will have a on click event. Just add that on click event. From this click event, what we'll be doing is actually removing all the UI what we created like right now. So remove all widget. From this remove all widget, we will be making a in-game or set input game only. With that set, for our player controller will be get player controller. Then what this does, actually the cancels what we created a widget. Just remove all the widget and then goes to the game mode and actually from gets the player controller from here. But when we test it right now, it will be notifying the if I press P and exit out, then you will be seeing my mouse cursor right here. So we need to disable the mouse cursor. So to disable the mouse cursor, drag from the player controller and hit show mouse cursor. Set show mouse cursor, turn this to false and then add it to here. Compile and save it. Go back to your stuff and from here hit play and hit P, and whenever I just hit menu, exit menu, it just works fine. Once again guys, that's pretty much everything for the for that action of the making the setup. I will be in the next upcoming videos. If you like it, then hit that like button. If you dislike it, you know what to do, and consider subscribing. Be awesome, keep creating. Nihal Nights EDU signing out.
This video is made possible by my supporters on the Dreadeye. If you want more videos like this, then check out my Dreadeye page, is in the link in the description. To stay up to date on my new releases, make sure you have follow me on the main social media.